Welcome in, grab a book, settle in. I am your resident pervy, nerdy librarian, and today is Between the Pages, Paper Cuts, episode 6, guys. We are on episode 6. 6 weeks of you guys sending in your beautiful, amazing works of art in one medium or another. So, this is the point in the segment where I'm not going to be able to respond to you in real time as much as I normally would like to. But my mods are going to be amazing. If you have a question, please at one of my mods. Mass is specifically in here right now paying attention to you guys. And if there is a question that I need to address, I will most definitely be doing it. So, normally for paper cuts, I like to do it in the order that I received the works, but this time I'm gonna do it a little differently, only because, one, I dropped the ball and I forgot who submitted first. There was a couple of glitches, and I wasn't able to remember who submitted first. Additionally, there was a submission that I was completely blown away by, and I want to, Mass, if you want to send me yours, I'll do as I did for Star, and I will read it without the review. Towards the end, just let me know. Because I trust that you won't send me anything awful. But, there was one submission that completely blew me away. And normally, my submission is the last one I read, but the one that I was thoroughly impressed by, guys, I had to make it last because, like, I would be embarrassed to go after. Oh my god. Anyway, so without further ado, this is episode 6 of Paper Cuts. The creative prompt, which we're calling it creative prompt now instead of writing prompt, because I want all artists, no matter what your format, no matter your medium, I want all artists feel welcome to submit whatever it is that their work is. You know, what you work in. So for me, I'm a wordsmith, I write. I do like to take pictures every now and then, but beyond that, I know a lot of great artists who do digital art. They do hand sketches, they do paintings. I know chefs out there, and if any of my creative prompts inspire you to make anything, I don't care what it is. Like I said, you could weave something. We have had a weaver submit. You could cook something. You could bake something. You could make soap for all I care. I want to see what you have to share with this community, and I'm super excited about it. So, this creative prompt was, what would be your role in a post-apocalyptic society? Now, when I came up with this prompt, I wasn't thinking zombies, but I feel like a lot of people were thinking zombies. Like I said last week, Netflix reminded me that Waterworld exists out there, and I was like, oh man, what would you do for Waterworld, post-apocalyptic living? So, excuse me. Without further ado, we're gonna get into our submissions. Our first submission this week comes from our favorite Joe the Bearded Nerd. Joe, ya up! I'd also like to point out that I didn't do an in-depth commentary because I had a lot of stuff going on this week, and I'm still recovering. I feel a lot better, guys. I'm gonna take a drink of water now that I remind myself. I feel a lot better. And Joe, it's because you were the first one that I remembered submitted. When I downloaded everybody's stuff, Joe was the first person that I went through, so we're gonna love it. You guys are gonna love it. I loved it. So, let's get going. Submission by Joe the Bearded Nerd. The amber sunrise began to rise over the desolate wasteland, rays of golden light peeking over the decimated city. Ash floats in the air as the wind blows silently through the empty streets. The silent city is empty, void of any sign of life. But he wanders down the road, looking for fuel or wood to burn, to keep himself warm, and to keep his generator going. After hours of searching, he meanders back to his home, an abandoned grocery store that somehow wasn't burned down. As he refuels his generator, he sees something move in the distance, scurrying from bush to bush in search of food. A rabbit that looks like bone more than anything. He stops refueling and brandishes his rifle from his back. Slowly bringing the rifle up to his eyes, he never lets the rabbit leave his sights. Controlling his breathing, he takes the shot. Perfect. He found his meat for the day. After taking in the meat inside his castle, he lights the fire pit that he placed in the middle of the store. Shelves moved around in a circle, with one entrance, so he would never be caught by surprise. This fire pit and his makeshift bed are all he has. He still has some food left on the shelves, even after 19 years of survival in this wasteland. He ignites the fire and places the rabbit on the spit, thinking about what sauce he should try this time. He then realized he forgot to turn on his generator. Begrudgingly, he stands back up and heads outside to give himself the small bit of electricity he can manage. Once he returns to his shelter inside, he turns on his TV-DVD combo, puts in the next disc, and begins to watch the next episode of Friends. So guys, this is very Last Man on Earth to me, and I love it. I absolutely love it. That last bit there about watching the next episode of Friends is very reminiscent of The Last Man on Earth. You guys would know it as I Am Legend, but Last Man on Earth, if you'll remember the Will Smith theatrical version. Topher, thank you so much for the raid. Can I get a shout out for Topher? Thank you, sweetie. If you'll remember, Will Smith's character watches pre-recorded news every day, for every day that there was the pandemic that went down. Excuse me. And that's very much the same thing that I think of. You know what I mean? Whenever Joe said that the character watched the next episode of Friends, whether or not that's something he actually would do, Joe would actually do in a post-apocalyptic society, this is very normal. This is very everyday. And I think that that's an incredible take to have. If you're interested in some constructive criticism, Joe, the only things I can think of while I read this were, I'd like to see more of the city. You know what I mean? Less in the color descriptions, which were great. Like, I love the ash falling down and stuff like that. But more in, like, random objects. You know, what would be left over? What wouldn't this person have cleaned up? Because I don't know about you, but whenever I see all these things just strewn about in post-apocalyptic theatrical things, I'm sitting there like, I'd have cleaned that up by now. I'd have definitely cleaned that up by now. But that's just me. There are some stylistic edits that I would be absolutely willing to help you make. But one thing that I really wanted to know more about is what happened? What was the apocalypse, you know? What was the apocalypse in this story? Rana, thank you so much for the resub. 2 months. You and me. Love it. Love you, Runneth. Can I get another Runneth in chat? Runneth, I'm sorry you missed your unboxing at the beginning of the episode. Oh, but yes, Joe, that was absolutely awesome. I left it vague for a reason. I love it. I love it. That's something I would have liked to have seen, maybe in a longer work. But as for the snippet, I thought it was fantastic. And for as small a work as it is, like I said, I would like to see more of the city in random objects, things that he saw on his way to and from his home, out getting supplies. What else did you guys think? Anyone else have any thoughts? I really, really liked it, Joe. That was amazing. Of course, of course. And Topher, thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Very well done, Joe. Okay, if we don't have any more thoughts on Joe's, I vividly see the rabbit, right? Alright, I just see this like starving rabbit. It's not even like the conies that you see in The Lord of the Rings whenever Gollum brings the 2 rabbits to Sam. I feel like it's even smaller than those. But yes. So our next submission comes to us from Thorsenheim. And I'm telling you guys, one day I will teach you guys how to title your works, even if they are short. I don't do it either because I feel like it flows better if none of us do it. If one of us does it, we should all do it. If none of us does it, none of us should do it. Or if one of us does, you know what I mean. Okay. So, submission by Thorsenheim. I see the scars on their skin. I see the weariness in their eyes. I see the bitterness in their hearts. I show them peace. I show them comfort. I show them compassion. Be it a bandage, be it a blanket, be it a day's rations. They make us secure. I give them security by building the walls and giving them shelter. They shoulder the troubles of the world. I till and work the soil. I tend to the crops. They protect us. I mend their armor, sharpen their blades, and fill their bellies. They salvage and gather. I tinker and build. They scout and explore. I record and keep stock. They keep watch. I keep them capable. They are the wall. I am the foundation. They are the ceiling. I am the joist. They are the blade. I am the pommel. They are the spear point. I am the bindings. Together we are whole. Together we are strong. Together we survive. Side note by Thorsenheim. I have always been drawn, be it in video game, LARPing, D&D, etc., to playing support classes. Be they healers, tinkers, smiths, crafters, tradesmen, alchemists, whatever. When I played on a Minecraft server, I made the potions. I tended the farm. I tended the gardens. I kept the tools stocked and their ore smelted. Even now on Valheim, I find myself settling into these familiar and comfortable roles. I keep the garden full. I keep the bellows warm. I keep the armory stocked. I keep the fires going. I feel as though I am at my best supporting those around me, in whatever way I can. I feel as though in any post-apocalyptic world, I would find some community, some band of people, and I would find a niche they would need and fill it. With that in mind, I threw together this semi-poetic prose in honor of that. oh my god, was a literal thought in my head while reading this. Thor, oh my god. Oh my god. Because at first, I was disappointed in your choice of the use of I. Because we all know that I cannot stand the use of I in your works. I love you all, but whenever you're doing a poem or a prose piece and you just keep using I'm just like, edit, edit, edit. But then, I was captured in this beautiful world of the support character. Not just any one support role, but the support character. What it is like to live and breathe, keeping the heroes going. Like, you don't have to be the main character. You don't have to be the hero of the story. Because where would any hero be without their support? Like, honestly, think about it. In Lord of the Rings, obviously we all know that Frodo's not the actual hero. Frodo would have died and not made it there long before the conclusion of the war if he hadn't had Sam. He wouldn't have even made it there without the rest of the Fellowship. Let's be serious here. And in Harry Potter would have died a long time ago. Voldemort would have eaten him or something. Without Ron and Hermione. And then that's just like the main support characters. Think about all the help he received from like Hagrid or anyone else. Oh my gosh. Living in a post-apocalyptic society, it's hard to fathom, obviously, because we've never had to endure that. But knowing what role you would play, where you're the most comfortable, is fantastic. And it's difficult because there are things that you aren't even aware that you're capable of or what you will do in those situations. But thinking about losing the comforts that you have in your own home right now and what you would do instead, that's amazing. Like, our first submission from Joe was very lone survivor. This is, I'm the last man on earth. I have to do everything myself. And now we have Thorsenheim, who's like, I'll find people and I will take care of them because they will take care of me. And you're gonna do it in the way that's most comfortable and effective for you. That's amazing, guys. That's absolutely incredible. I love it. Oh my gosh. That makes a lot of sense for me for Thor. Exactly, Joe, exactly. I loved the imagery of the sword and the pommel. This is not complete without the other. One is not complete without the other. Neither are the whole until united. That is very factual, Benno. That is very factual. Amazing. Guys, you guys are so talented. Can I, like... I feel like I brag a lot on you guys about how amazing you are and how talented you are. I wasn't kidding. Star, if you're still listening, I was not kidding. If you were to send me something right now, I'd read it off the cuff. I don't care. Yes, Runneth, everyone's so talented. Now, if you can make a bar of soap based on a creative prompt that I have, go for it, because I will definitely display that. Ugh. I appreciate you, Runneth. I really, really do. I don't know where I'd be without you. Oh, God, you guys are so talented. I can't wait. I can't wait. Like, I'm going to tell you guys now, but I'm also going to tell you afterwards. Next creative prompt is another freestyle. I'm going to be doing freestyles every 4th. So you're going to have 3 writing prompts, and then on the 4th one, you're going to have freestyle. So we're gonna, I can't wait. I really hope that Star gives us thing. for freestyle. Again, it was amazing. Oh. Okay, so moving on, our next submission is a submission by Anonymous. You know who you are, I know who you are, and whether you're here right now or if you have to catch the VOD later, I know that you're amazing, and we're all thinking of you. So, submission by Anonymous. Embracing you tightly, my hand cradles the back of your head. Strumming our favorite song. We sing in harmony, you drum along. Tucking silky auburn hair behind your ear, when it falls after giving our dog a loving pet. My heart thuds rapidly, seeing your lashes wet. Locking down a stare in your soul's eyes, maybe you'll believe my insistent, everything will be alright. Tucking the blanket I knitted under your chin, love chases the cold away. What if my skills can't protect you from greater dangers than frigid air? Staring, blindly, through the star-dappled sky, I pray. Way to make me feel helpless, anonymous person. That perfectly captured the anxiety I can imagine we would all feel in an apocalypse and thereafter. It's hard enough living in a world that we're familiar with in our day-to-day lives and wondering, can I protect my loved ones? Can I always provide for them? And this doesn't even have to be in a post-apocalypse. This can literally be here and now. And you just made me feel it. It's real. That feeling of helplessness, of anxiety, of fear. What happens when you can't protect them? You don't just give up, though. You smile and you soldier on. So Levy Anthem, thank you so much for the new follow. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So anonymous person, and I know who you are, that was amazing. That was absolutely beautiful and absolutely wonderful. And I saw, your second draft, and it was amazing. And this blew my mind. I've got nothing for it. I would like to go over the meter with you, because I don't think I did it right. So if you have some time, just hit me up and we can definitely go over it. Excuse me. Levianthan, nothing really happened. I appreciate you coming in. Right now I'm just reading submissions by my community. We do something that's called paper cuts. It's an addition of my Between the Pages segments where I share literature within my community. And on Paper Cuts weeks, it's submissions from within the community that I'm sharing with everyone else. Can I get a Discord and chat, please? Levianthan, if you're interested in getting more information, you can join my Discord, and there are all the details within the Discord. If you'll scroll down to Book Nook, specifically in BTP submissions, you'll be able to find the pinned post, and it describes everything that we do here. You're absolutely great. Thank you, Mass. Thank you, Runneth. Appreciate you guys. All right, so like I said, guys, normally my submission's the last one, but I'm not gonna follow our best submission, and I hate to grade them. I don't want to grade them on a scale, but like the last submission blew my mind, and I may have to tell you guys that there is a slight trigger warning because I started having a little bit of an anxiety attack. I'm just saying. And it might be because of the sensory. So we'll discover that. We'll look at it. So my submission is very, very brief. Very brief. Mostly because I'm lazy and I did it last night. But it comes with a picture as well as a brief work. So 1 second. I had to have a little help. Laziness for the win. Short hair. Yes, that's short hair Nessa. This is Nessa about, I want to say about 7 years ago. Back when my arms worked, basically. But I had to have help. I asked a few people. Yeah, actually, that's not very good because the F-15, which is what I'm working on in this picture, the F-15 fighter jet is the tallest jet that we have in our fleet. So, yeah, that's not even helpful. But I had to have help because I didn't know what I would be, what my role would be in a post-apocalyptic society. And I was like, you know, maybe I would be a healer because, like, I like to take care of people. And then I was like, no, I'd probably be a weapons specialist because, you know, this is my career field. I'm very adept with weaponry of all shapes and sizes, whether it goes boom or whether it goes pew pew. I'm very good with all, not even just those. I'm good with swords. I'm good with bow staff. I'm good with pretty much anything. And so I talked to a couple of people. Joe was included. And thank you, Joe. Appreciate it. And my best friend, Thorsenheim, said to me that, yeah, I think you'd be a weapons person, but I also think you'd be like a marshal, like a rogue marshal, because I wouldn't necessarily hold an office of marshal, but I would definitely be a person that would keep others in line. And I thought on that, and I was like, you know what? I think he's very right. I think that is something that I would do. And then, like, I was looking through some of my old photos to find something for a submission, and I found this picture, and I was like, I feel like I would be training a younger generation on weaponry. And that's pretty much what I'm doing here. I am teaching these children who are actually my godchildren. I'm not lying. These are my godchildren. They came to visit me at work during an air show once. And I happened to be working when they came by my station. So I was teaching them about the missiles that I used to work on. And this is an F-15 fighter jet. The missiles I'm showing right now and teaching about are called AIM-9 Sidewinders. And yeah, I used to be able to lift that by myself. I'm not kidding. I needed a spotter, obviously, but I used to be strong. Anyway, so yes, I believe in a post-apocalyptic society, I would be a weapons specialist that trained other people, specifically Apollo. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, grab a book, settle in. I'm your resident pervy nerdy librarian, and we are coming towards the end of our paper cuts. Welcome in, thank you for the shout out, Mass. So I would be a weapons specialist in a post-apocalyptic society, and I would be teaching and training younger generations or any generation on usable weapons in that world. Please excuse me. So to go along with this picture, we have not yet Apollo. Just you wait. We're almost there. So to go along with this picture, I did write a very brief description, I guess, prose piece. Anyway, so here we go. Little eyes peep up from above little bandanas. Little faces on top of little bodies. Little hands grasp at little detonators. This is what I do. This is how we live. Train the small to kill them all. At least they will be safe when I am gone. And that's it. Told you, very brief. Very brief. So, that was my submission for post-apocalyptic society. The shit deep, pretty much. Let's hear the mind of Nessa. Dang, that hit hard. Ah. Yeah, that's something that I would do. Alright, so, the moment you have been waiting for. To not to like sound too much like Hamilton when we're introducing George Washington. The pride of Mount Vernon, obviously. I'm gonna have to turn off the music. 1 second, let's turn off this music. Was it deep? I appreciate. The eyes got you. Anyway, so our last submission comes from Eternal Totem. And like I said, I'm gonna tell you, trigger warning. He actually made a movie. And I can't even just you wait and find out, guys. Just you wait and find out. Ignore my email.
Not that far now. How's the leg? Still hurts? All right, let's move up further up. Come on, let me help you get up. What's that, sweetie? Am I Santa? No. Oh, my beard. Oh no, I'm Santa's nephew. Good. No, your fever. Heard the fever drop. Yeah, you are a strong girl. Let me see what medicine I have for you, okay? Fuck, I'm out. Shit, I'm out of ammo too. Oh, no, everything's fine, hon. Gotta make more. Well, I guess I am Santa, hon. Look what I got for you. This is, keep this safe. And it will keep you safe. Yeah, just like Uncle Totem. And because you were such a good girl, I also got you, yeah, that's right, a lollipop. No, camp's up ahead. Raiders shouldn't get to us there. Oh, the phone? Yeah, hold on. Yeah, you see? That's my friends. Yeah, that's Nessa, Star, Poco. Oh no, this was online before all of this shit went down. Scott? Haley? No, not again. No, fuck no. Last survivor, male, died of blood loss, small girl, failure of antibody. Fucking I can't even talk anymore. It's happening more often. My group died over, I don't know how long it's been, years. If you find this and my supplies, or find me sleeping, I am a doctor. Or if you find the supplies, at least just try to help.
Guys. Guys. That was fucking amazing. Apollo did the editing. I know my big ass face was in the way. Apollo did the editing. Oh my god, guys. Holy shit. Okay, I will read my actual initial comments that I wrote down, but I was just blown away. I was blown away. I really did not want to wait. I wanted to rave about this so hard after I saw it. I didn't shave or get a haircut, waited till it was pouring and was soaked I love it. Totem, that was amazing. That was fucking incredible. Holy I am about to cry again. Oh, okay. So let me actually read my comments. I really did not want to wait on telling you how much this was amazing. This was amazing. Oh my god. Yeah, Ben, you can submit any type of medium. Ben, you can, like I said, send me photos or time lapses of you making things. Send me pictures. Send me videos. We do have some limitations on the videos. We don't want them too long or whatever. But Totem, this was incredible. You guys better submit. Oh my god. So let me get through my comments to Totem. Totem needs to go to sleep so he can be up for our game later. So here are my comments. Way to fucking go, triggering some anxiety. You made a movie on your phone that scared the shit out of me in 2.5 minutes. Apollo, good fucking job. Good fucking job. I was terrified. I was stressed. I was ready to go apeshit on some faceless, nameless raiders. Okay? Those are my comments. Guys, that was amazing. Was that not amazing? Was that not incredible? Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Apollo, you were wonderful. That was great. Holy shit. I don't even know what to do with my life anymore. That was amazing. And I am just blown away. I am blown away, Totem. That was great. Oh. I've got no critique on that. I just wow. And Apollo, good fucking job, guy. Good fucking job. I really hope that you submit next time. That was well, I kind of figured that out. Like I kind of figured that, but like who knows? Anyway, good fucking job. That guys, you went above and beyond my expectations. I don't know why I even have expectations anymore at this point. Why do I have expectations? You guys just like blow past them. I'm sitting there like they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that. No. No, you guys do so much more, and I am I've got Okay. Yes, Apollo, you should definitely watch the VOD. Also, can I get a YouTube in chat? For those of you that are interested in seeing more submissions that have already been done, my editor, Failed Grenade, the amazing Failed Grenade, um, edits my VODs and I post them on YouTube. I'm still working on the YouTube channel, but all of my VODs are up there. All the feels. All the feels! Oh my god, amazing. But yes, guys, it does not matter what medium you work with. If you can create it, I want to see it. I want to showcase it. I had someone who is a weaver weave some towels to show fall, autumn, whatever you want to call it. And it was beautiful and it was wonderful. I am begging Scooge to do a time lapse of her painting a miniature or something. I'm really hoping. All right, so again, to reiterate, next paper cut. So the next paper cut will be on May 6th. All submissions are due midnight my time, so Pacific Standard Time, on April 2nd. All of this will be posted in the Discord. Please, can I get another Discord in chat, please? It doesn't matter what medium you work with. If you do stop action claymation, show me that. Totem did a really good job doing 2.5 minutes, and I think 2.5 to 3 minutes is a good amount of time for videos. So we're gonna stick with that. I'm gonna say absolutely no more than 5. Absolutely no more than 5, please. But yes, all submissions are due on May 2nd, but for May 6th, we're going to do another freestyle. That means I have no prompt for you. You give me whatever you're working on. If it's if it's a picture of one of your works, please give me a short description about what it is, and what it says to you, means to you, feels to you. Other than that, excuse me, if it's a painting or a picture, if it's anything that doesn't have written or some sort of commentary, spoken commentary, you guys can compose music if you like. You can write lyrics. If you don't give me music to go with, I'm just gonna recite them or sing them however I feel. But literally any type of medium, anything you can create, I will showcase here. So next paper cuts, May 6th, is freestyle. So show me what you got. I review them. That's why they're all due the Sunday prior to that between the pages. I review them all for appropriate content. I don't want TOS. But other than that, I try not to censor you guys. I also like to know if there's going to be a trigger warning. I'm a little hypersensitive to trigger warnings because I have anxiety myself, and I know a lot of people who have different types of anxiety. So, excuse me. Do it, Runneth. Make soap. I want to see it. I don't have TikTok. I don't have Instagram. I want to see what you do. So, yes. Please join the Parchment Mites Discord server. I also take anonymous submissions. We have had an anonymous submitter, I believe, the last 3. And they're amazing. I will protect your identity. All you have to do is DM me directly. If certain media types, you're going to have to email me. If it's that particular media type, I will give you my email address to email it to me. Nessa, no TikTok. Nessa, pretend. Nessa, boomer. That's what this is. You don't mind, what's a trigger for you? I have lots of different. You cute spider. I have lots of different triggers. So you cute spider. You cute. I've been blown up 1 too many times, or 6 too many times. Just waking up from a nap. Thank you, Acid. I love you. Appreciate you. You missed paper cuts, but I hope you can catch the VOD, Acid. Otherwise, can I get one more YouTube and one more Discord? If you are interested at all in submitting to paper cuts, please join the Discord. Feel free to DM me and we'll talk about it. Anything you could possibly want to create or submit, we can definitely talk about. Excuse me. Apollo, that doesn't matter. I was not in film school. I was in a film club, and well, I was in a broadcasting club, and we did TV and film and stuff like that, and it was great. I learned a lot of editing stuff from there, but I don't think I could do what you did here. That was amazing. Excuse me. All right, guys, we're going to officially end the segment here. I hope that you guys enjoyed this week's paper cuts, this week's Between the Pages, and I hope to catch you guys next time. So, catch me later.